We're live. What's going on, everyone that's watching in the future? So, today was at a baseball game that was very fun. Tried some new restaurant Nepali dumplings, some taquitos from a fresh vendor, and some churro bites that was freshly made. So, that was pretty fun. Had a very fun day. About to play some chess. I've been playing chess the last couple days pre stream. We're also at 385 subscribers, so maybe it's today the day we open this card pack. I don't know if it is. I do need to do some warm up though. So let's go. My monitor is monitoring. It is not the best. So let me just respond to this. Hold on one second. Oh. Alright, about to pull this up on my phone real quick. Oh, don't want to have any copyright there. Alright, let's go to this. My phone's actually decently charged. And I think it's just me in the stream right now, so I can do some warm up at the moment that I want to do. So let me go to the quick reload. Actually, no, it's some people in here. Thank you for tuning in. I see 3 viewers between the 3 streams. I'm gonna do this warm up. If anyone would like to play before the tournament, let me know if you would like a bullet game or a puzzle rush or something. But yeah, this should be mate. Yeah, this is also checkmate. This is gonna be mate in 2. This part of the puzzle rush is always easier. I'm hoping, my goal is that doing this, like at some point the stuff that I find harder will become the easy part as well. I'm hoping with that partition that'll happen. This is going to be check, and you also want the queen, that's just checkmate. This move here, you have to take it with the bishop and then take the queen with the knight. Here we're just going to go for the pin. Alright, we got 9 puzzles so far. This is going to be mate in 3. You're going to sacrifice on f8 and take back with the rook. The knight's going to drop down. There's going to be an odd looking checkmate, but it is checkmate. This move here, you're going to win material because the rook's hanging there on a8. They're attacking. I think it's just queen up. Then you're going to take the bishop. The knight comes up, the pawn taken. The bishop's hanging on c8. Alright, so we're off to a great start. I think it's better to take with the rook. And then rook over there. Alright, this will be you win the queen, or is it just you win the bishop? I think just the bishop. Yeah, it is. Alright, the knight attacks the king. What can you do in response? Maybe king over a square, and then you could just go down. And okay, yeah, that's what it is. You're going to win that material. The queen's going to slide. There's going to be some type of forced mate, I believe. And because it is, they have to sacrifice. Yeah, there was going to be a forced checkmate. This is mate here on f8. This is going to be check, check. Alright, there's going to be mate at some point. This, you're going to try and force the fork, and you're going to take the rook there on f8. This is going to be mate in 2. Or, I guess it's mate in 3. You're going to give a check. And then you're going to take there on f8. The rook slide here to c7 on this move. What could we do? Oh yeah, just check. And you're going to get the queen. And you're also going to win some material. This captures, and then you deflect first. Now the order matters. This is just you'll get a queen. That one's pretty simple. How do you stop the queen though? That's a great question. Let's see. I think it's here, yeah, in the corner. That makes the most sense to me. And it was correct. Now on this move, we have to see what is actually hanging. Check there. I don't know if it does anything. I wonder if do you take the knight? I feel like taking the knight also does. Oh, it's probably queen here, queen down, and then check. All right, there we go. So I didn't see anything I liked before that. This definitely is the first move. This is the second. This is the third. To win the rook there on e8. This has something to do with checkmate. This is checkmate because the king can't move. I'm gonna take it with the bishop and then take there, so you're up more material. This is actually forced mate. You're going to capture, then the rook here to e8 is going to be checkmate. The rook slides over. Is this just free? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, the pin. I kind of looked up with that one, but it ends up working out. This I do see checkmate here. And then here. Oh, it's not mate. Yeah, this is just a winning endgame because the pawn's going to fall at the end. Then bring their rook here on f3. You could capture it. I think you can just capture. And then bishop here. Yeah, that works. The queen's going to stop the attack. You could go queen down. Okay, let's double check. So what you can't... Maybe it's just this, honestly. Yeah. Because this is a winning endgame. So it's so what I love about Lichess is you don't know what type of puzzle it is. So sometimes it's go win the game, or sometimes it's go get a winning advantage, which are different things, and it makes it very fun for me. I think it's rook. Oh, I was it was rook over. It's not rook over. Okay, it's some. Oh, it's queen here. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it is queen there, and then there's checkmate here. That is a very cool checkmate. That took me a while to spot. As you could see, they're going to go pawn here to b5. This move. Okay. Oh, it's here. It's here. Then you're just going to win the rook. This should be simplistic. They can't go back at all. I feel like it's just queen up. Yeah, it's just checkmate there. Yeah, this one's simple. And then you want to go get the queen. This one, I think it's slide up, and you're threatening checkmate. And take, and then take. All right, we got plus 10 seconds there. This must be rook over. I got that right. This one, we could go. Oh wait, you could just take and then over. Oh no, no! I did the wrong order. I did the wrong order. Man, I had the right idea. I got 39, so that's. I'm trying to get higher than 39 though. Yeah, what's up, Maddox or no PFP? Oh, why is it just what happened to Young Braun, Young Legoat? Now appreciate that, Maury. Appreciate that. If we have anyone that's down to play a tournament, please let me know. I can try and start that up. I don't think we have any one down right now, so I want to go to maybe Lichess Bullet, because I do not want to mess up my bullet. Honestly, who cares? I can get it back. If I lose it, can't play Afraid. Let's see if I can get the win. I don't think I have enough people in the chat yet, so I can just play some games till then. Because I haven't played any chess game today. Let's see. If I win this, we will cement ourselves as a 2200. Having more than one game as cushion. Slide up. So far, I would say a decent result. Can drop bishop f8, and then we can go for this type of tactic. Oh, they're trying to stop that. That's interesting. Alright. With limited time, I'm just going to go for that type of exchange. Now, in an actual game, I don't think I would have done that. However, I don't have forever, and I do have to make some decisions. I think I'm going to take again, and then I have f5. Take. Oh, duh. I missed that idea. Well, this doesn't really work. You can go knight here to guard the pawn in the center, which I think they thought they'd win for free. I'm going to guard it again and guard it one more time. I don't want to drop that pawn. That pawn's the only thing that's giving me somewhat of a chance. If they just take that, I think it's game over. I'm down 7 seconds, though. So we're trying to force the queen trade here. I'll go for a draw. Oh, they don't go for a draw, though. We're going to slide. We're looking for counterattacks here. Back. They're up material. Takes. Back. He up. Okay. Yeah, there's just too much that's hanging. I can't win it. Oh, wait, I can. I can win. I can win this. No! Oh, phew. No, I could have won that. Man, I just took too long at the end game. I had time. But I couldn't do it in 5 seconds, unfortunately. Maybe I shouldn't have pre-moved this much, but I was able to get the draw, save the draw. But that should have been a win for sure. Now, what's up, Aiden? Don't know if you have enough people in the chats for this game. Someone sent some likes, too. I didn't even see who sent those likes, but thank you for whoever did. We're at 230 there on TikTok. Reading Santa Claus. Much weaker, yeah. I feel like most people are much weaker than Magnus. Don't feel too bad there. Yo, what's up, Austin? What's going on? Hopefully. The game, I don't know if you just saw the game I played. I got a draw, was completely winning. I just messed up completely there. But I'm going to start this up, I guess. Yeah. I'll start this up. maybe I'll set it for 10 minutes. I don't think we have enough people yet, but I'll have it at least created. And then I can do something in between, maybe some Puzzle Rush or something. There's not King of the Hill here. This is going to be standard 3 minute, 1 hour. But yeah, anyone have anything fun happen today? I was at a baseball game. That was very fun. Tried some new food. I like trying things, so that I had a very good day. Honestly, very fun day. Now we got to stream, and then after stream some Marvel Rivals. So a very fun, jam-packed day for me. But I'm about to copy and paste over here for those watching on Twitch and YouTube. And I'm about to put it in the notes. And I'm seeing Superman tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. Seeing that movie. I'm about to put it in the notes section. Yo, what's up, DI? Did I set it? No, I did not set it for 10 minutes. I set it for 6 minutes. Yep, I did. I just said, it was just muscle memory. I set 10, I set it for 5. I guess we can have this here right now. Does anyone want to play me in a Puzzle Rush game while we wait? Tournament has 2 minutes. We have two people in, me and Hassan. We need 2 more for it to commence. If you would like to join in on TikTok, I don't think anyone's watching there right now. I think it's just me in there. But if you want to join in, you don't know how, please ask. If so, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. 300 is crazy. 300 is crazy. How's it feel? 1303. What's your peak at, Zach? And then, did anyone want to play the... If no one wants to play the Puzzle Rush, I can play online. I was offering, but if not, I'll play mine. Or Puzzle Battle, I mean. Not Puzzle Rush. Let's see. Not seeing any. So I'll get this started. Let's see if I can beat someone here. Yeah, what's up, Elias? Or Elias. Sorry, Elias. But I have it going. The term is going. I'm about to do some Puzzle Rush, but Puzzle Battle. Get someone online. If anyone wants to play me in chat, I'm definitely willing to play. See if I can find an opponent. 3 minutes, 1488. Let's see if I get to 1500 this game. I can get this rating up a little bit higher, I bet. I feel like it's taking forever to search. I'm not sure what's going on here. There we go. I'm finally in the game. This one I already see is checkmate in 1 here. Yeah. Or check in 2. Guess I didn't see it that well. This, you just take the free knight. This, when you checkmate in the corner. Check. Checkmate. Alright, I'm ahead by a decent amount right now. So I should be able to win this. You would think oh, they just sped through everything there. That's mate in the corner. Also mate. All these first ones are pretty simple. Last time I said that, I messed up. But I just had that same puzzle on Lichess. I think I've had the same... Yeah. So right now, there's not too much to say. This is going to just win the knight. This is the first is more win material versus win the game. This is back to win the game, though. We want to take this move. Okay, this one actually is some thinking, but you have to give the check to win the queen in the center. But you could have thought there was checkmate. So that was definitely more confusing than some of the other ones. Check. And then, yeah, this is also going to force the king back and then checkmate because they have no push pawns. This is also a similar mate to the one we did earlier, except a little more complex. Bishop's going to slide to g4. Honestly, I think you just take the knight. Yeah. In some way, that would have worked out. This is just checkmate there on c7. They got one wrong, so that's definitely working out for me. I think this is also just checkmate, yeah. Here, I think there is... what is this one? I wonder, is it check? I don't see the mate. Oh, I see the mate. It's check, and then... Yeah, you would go rook in the corner if they push the pawn up. Now you just take the queen. That's why it works out. And then back. And then up. Alright, we got that one. That was a lot of moves. This is just mate, I believe. This one... I feel like you just take the rook. Yeah. Take the rook. Here. Check. And then mate. Alright, we're rolling. We are still winning. Now, this is where it gets a bit more complex. I don't know if I see an immediate anything. If you take the pawn... and you take the knight. Okay. So we're still doing good. This is going to slide. Oh, no. It was the other way. I saw the right idea, but the claim win. Yeah, I'll just take the win. All right, we got a win there. Plus 50 points in the season. Not sure. And I got 7 for the rating. Let's go back to the tournament, though. How much longer do we have? A minute left and 4 people in. Thank you all for tuning in and joining in. Play my daily game. Let's see. How do you play me? So I'm not doing 1v1s, but I can put the link in the chat for the tournament if you want to join in. I'll put that in Oh, I have to make these moves. Let's have a bullet and rapid. My peak is 1317. Oh, you're about right at the peak. You're right at the peak. And oh, you're down 100 on rapid. Okay. Yo, what's up, Chili? Appreciate the likes there. Almost at 400 on TikTok. It's my turn in this daily game. Man, this is an interesting game, I will say. They stopped the knight from going there because the knight could have went there because of the pin. I'll be aggressive because I don't know if they're positioned. We're just go h4. Look to break it on their side. And in this game, we're going to get 2 bishops for the rook. All right. So both of the games we're doing decently. I have 14 seconds. I'm about to put the link there for you and a YouTube. And then Elias and Chili. Appreciate all the likes we're getting on TikTok. Almost at 700 here. Oh, we already hit 700. Wow, you guys are spamming there. Almost at 750, 800. Almost at 800. All right, we're in the first game of this tournament. We got 4 people in. Let's see how many we finish with. Because yesterday we had a tournament that started with 5 and then with like 16. So maybe we can do something like that again. But we do need, as long as we have the 4 to start, it will commence. Now people can join at any point of the tourney. So that is the main goal. And then after that, you know, as many as possible. We also are at 385 subscribers. So if you're enjoying, we're almost at 400 subscribers. We're going to do an NBA card pack opening. One of my other passions, going to do that. But yeah, knight's going to go there to d7. I'm going to castle. And they go c5, and I'll go rook e1. So what do we do next? Advance. I drop my bishop back, and knight slides in. So this is definitely... Wait. Oh, yeah. I could have just went knight here. So I'm definitely off right now. That was the wrong move. Used to do Pokemon? Man, I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. I love collecting stuff. I collect Funko Pops as well. I like collecting. I'm going to drop back, though. Pokemon, you did it like... You played in tournaments or you had the cards? I had Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, collecting, and then eventually I found out about the tournaments. I think I like F3 here, and then potentially E4. I think that will be my next... Oh, well, they exchange first. Do you have any any rare cards? Any super cool ones? Exchange. Yeah, I do like the design for some of them. Some of the hollows, or not for Pokemon. I'm sure I would, but some of the designs for the hollows and Yu-Gi-Oh are pretty cool. I think we're gonna go here first to a. Oh, that was dumb. That actually makes no sense to do that. Well, I guess because my rook is on e1. We're also double attacking their pawns here. They try to protect this one. I'll take this one, but the bishop could just slide here. So it's not a huge deal. I said it was dumb because of queen up, but I guess bishop e4 would also guard it when I drop back. So get out the way of the bishop. But we're up material, and we're down on the clock. So we have to turn this around a little bit. We have to move a little quicker to try and make this advantage an actual advantage. Because if you can't convert it, it doesn't matter. So they stop checkmate with the rook sliding forward. Nice catch. I however, think I have an idea. I'm going to go here. Right. And then the bishop will move back. Check. Right. And then the rook's going to move over. And we're going to take check. So now we're up 2 pawns versus being up 1 pawn. So that was the point of that. To win some more material. Here we took there on e6 plus 2 pawns, and now we can try and run down the d pawn as well towards the center, and then the rook can't slide up or up because of the bishop. So the queen could slide, but then the queen down there, and eventually the same trick. You've done it. What's the trick? Okay, the queen's going to slide here. Huh? Do I want a queen trade immediately? I could go back, but then bishop back. Yeah, I guess we just go until endgame. I don't think it's a huge difference. Attack the rook up and then up. They could give check, but I don't know. This is fine. Yeah, check. But this is kind of what I would want because I want my bishop to go to g1 anyways. Yeah, bishop g1 so we can counter the center. And also we know that this, yeah, here, bishop's going to slide there, I'm assuming. I would guess. But maybe not, though. Maybe not. Maybe there's not a point in that. I just go rook e2 if they go bishop there. So they might go for the exchange. Slide over. 200 bucks. Okay. So you do have some cool ones then. Or at least some expensive ones. I was like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament I went to. I sold most of the stuff out of my binder. As I'm now older, I regret it, but at the time, getting money for stuff like that was like the coolest thing. But I should have kept some more of it just because I like them. But it is. I'll probably get into it at another point, at some point. Maybe some more card openings. Because I used to watch channels where they pretty much only open cards. Like they spent money, but they made money by all the people watching and enjoying it. Yeah, bishop here to f6. We're going to take the pawn here on g5. And now the king's pretty open. This pawn is weak, so they can go bishop back. But, we also have, well, first we'll just guard this. We delayed b3 because it wasn't necessary in the position. Very useful, but not necessary. We're going to go here to win another pawn because the rook's going to slide over, take, and we're also guarding there. They could try rook up, but you could just go h4, I believe. Hopefully I'm right. I think you just go h4, though. They're going to slide their rook over. Check. I want to cut off their connection. If they sacrifice, we have so many pawns. We need more than fine with giving one away, I should say. Now we can go rook over, because this is just hanging, right? Takes, yeah. And as expected, they go for the exchange sacrifice, but we have enough pawns of an advantage. This is fine with us. Takes. Alright, as you can imagine, +6 advantage. We're just going to run my king over towards the center. And because of our setup, we're fine. Drop back all the way. And we can just go for this. They can go bishop up. Pawn up. Check. Up. There shouldn't be a stalemate or anything. Yeah. Oh, I could have done that differently. So this is the same idea. You're just going to go for a check, and then you're going to get a queen. Alright, GG. We got the first win there. Let's go to the next game. Yo, Chili, appreciate all of these likes. I want to collect a complete set. I want to do that as well. I want to find a set I like, an older Yu-Gi-Oh set, and collect the whole thing and have the whole binder. I just know it's going to be very expensive, but I know it's something I would love to do. But yeah, we're in game 2. Won the first one. We got 4 people in the turn. If anyone wants to join in and doesn't know how, please ask in the chats, and I will try and do so. Try and guide you to joining in. Usually play the King's Indian, but I just get losing. Yeah, I am not good at the King's Indian, honestly. I decided to stop trying to learn the modern and go for just either Slav or semi-Slav, French, or the Petrov. Although Knight C6 I do need to learn. I just don't know how to play it yet, but I do need to learn that one. How to learn. I'm stuck in 1800. How to learn in-game and openings. Can you give me some tips? Yeah, I can try and give you some tips. So, what I do to improve while I can continue to climb up in rating, I love doing puzzles. I think it's very helpful. But if you're doing puzzles just to get, this sounds weird. If you're doing them just to get it right, I don't think that's the best benefit to just get the green check mark. I think it's to help work on your calculations, because that's how I do it. I do it before tournaments. I do it when I'm trying to improve. I'll just go through it, calculate the position, and it improves your ability. And then Puzzle Storm and Puzzle Rush, and it helps you improve the quickness that you can calculate. And I think those are very important things. If you're struggling with time management, or like you're getting low on time, playing more Bullet or Blitz, it can help you with your Rapid and Classical. Because if you're practicing playing with low time, when you get to low time in the actual games, you'll be in the same level. Because I personally have lost games over the board because I wasn't good at Bullet. Like I was playing people higher rated, and they were good at Bullet, and I was not, and you saw the difference. And as for openings, I don't play that many openings, to be honest with you. I would say, if you're someone who likes variety, I'm not the best person for advice. But if you want, I'm someone who plays the same openings and try and master those. And I think just playing them, like, just nothing like too creative with my advice there, but just playing them as much as you can. Yeah, what's up, Al9? What's going on? And then Chili again. Appreciate the consistent likes. Where I was at 2.3 thousand. What I'll do here, I don't want to exchange because I don't want to give. Yeah, I don't think it makes that much sense. Now I know you're supposed to train when you're down, but not to a worse position. They also could have went knight there, so I did miscalculate. But the idea I think was right. I don't think I was supposed to trade there. I mean, I'll go to an endgame. I'm more than fine going to an endgame. The knight's going to slide back. Now what I expected. Queen's going to go over. Seeing Jurassic Park. Yo, that's what's up. I'm seeing Superman tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. I'm very excited to see that movie. What can I do? I could. Nah, okay. You could go for a pin, but if they see it, then it's just a worse position. So it doesn't really make that much sense. Yeah. Alright. Now we have I think a winning endgame. I think it's winning. Okay, the knight doesn't have any real squares to go to. We're going to slide up a square. The knight, again, has no amazing square to go to. So we're going to go up here. Oh, well. Okay, they're going to attack. Now we definitely feel good. We're going to exchange. So now it's just up a pawn. It's no double pawn. And now we can go. They're going to bring their knight there. So we're going to go up this square and then king f6. Or if they go king over. Oh. That's a miss. That's definitely a miss. Alright. We messed up in the center on this side. a6 would have done wonders, I think. But what I want to do is just run my king in the position. Yeah, their king is too inactive, I feel. Their knight's going to drop back trying to stop it. I think that it's fine after here. So they have to do something. Yeah, I say they have to. Oh, I have so little time. And I realize my time. I have 17 seconds. That is an issue. Here. Yeah, I do not have very much time left. Boom. Okay, cool. Alright, we should have enough time now. I have 7 seconds. That should be enough. I can do it. Oh, that's stalemate. Wow, that's crazy. That's stalemate. Wow. Alright, checkmate. 0.1 seconds. Do you guys see that? I had 0.1 seconds left on the clock. 0.1 seconds. Man. I'm playing a tournament chess. Yo, appreciate the follow. Who just followed up there? I just saw a follow on the screen. Yo, appreciate that. Man. That was a buzzer beater. Whew. Yeah, the tournament has already started. You can join in now. It's an arena. So here's the link again, Saw, if you want to join in. Man. That was... Good game. For those who are watching on TikTok and you want to join in the tournament, you can go to the clubsonchess.com, type in PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. Also, join in on the... Once you're in the club, go to the notes and then join in on the link there. Tournament at any point today. Yeah, we got a tournament on right now. This is a tournament. This is it started early. We had 4 people to start. Now we got 5 people in here. The more the better, though. So if you want to join in, now we got 6 people. We started with 4, so you got 2 more joining so far. Chili again. All these likes, much appreciated. Almost at 3,000 there on TikTok. Yeah, that was. Oof. What's up, Steve Prot? That was a tough game. Am I going to do a tournament? Yeah, this is a tournament right now. We have a tournament going on right now. This is a viewer tourney, or me and the viewer tourney. Yeah, E3, knight here to F3. Man, great game. That was. Whew. I have a lot of buzzer beaters happening. I'm so glad that's checkmate, because 0.1 seconds, I would have lost on the next, or you got to draw the next turn. Definitely. Knight to F3, yes sir. Knight to F3. Did you get the game? If you got it, I'll get it tonight. I'll download it. Or buy it and download it. But I'm going to go bishop to E2 here. And we got to run it. Yeah, C3, knight's going to slide. Let me know when you do, though. A4. Yeah, all those are good so far. A very normal opening. We're doing good on time match as well. We're up about 25 seconds. Knight's going to slide in. Knight's going to... Oh, you're not paying for it? I see. I see. We're going to take there on D2. Don't exchange. Because that kind of gives them what they want to do. Go knight here to E1. Knight to C. Yeah, back. They now have a position that they are fine with. This is a trade-off. I can go C4, which opens up position, but they have an advanced pawn. I do think c4 is the immediate thing you need to go for. It's just my knight needs to be on a better square. Otherwise, this is what you kind of expect. Up here. Phoenix. What's Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix. No, I haven't played her yet. I don't really play DP that much, honestly. And in the games I've played, it's been more people... We've been having triple DPS. Triple DPS. And it's been so annoying. So I've been having to stay on tank and stay on heal. Because I want to try and play DP. But when people don't switch... I'm also better at tanking, unfortunately. I wish I was as good as some of the other things. But I am just better at it than DPing. But yeah, what can I do here? My knight is horrendous. If I could trade this knight off, I would feel much better about my position. Just maybe rook over knight e1? I don't know. Genuinely, not a clue. I might have to go f3, but that's not something I want to do either. The club name, it's PJ. I'll type it real quick. PJ's Chess. But I put the link in chat. So the link, I can send it again, but the link I've sent there, it should take you straight there. But I'll copy it over one more time. Here's the link. So I should take you there. What's up, Jazzy? Appreciate the likes. Almost at 4,000 there on TikTok. Thank you, everyone, for who's contributing towards that. Okay. I can go knight back here. Alright, and boom. Free rook. So we ended up... The bishop here on h2 ends up working out in our favor. Do we take more material? Are we greedy? I think we are. I think we're going to take more material. And even try for a three-peat to take there on a5. I think so. We're going to try and capture there. There's no mate threat. And we're +6, probably +7. They couldn't move rook over to try and guard the pawn. But then we just go back and back. And it's like in this... A turtle hiding in a shell. Very nice position. As you see, it's just sometimes you forget about that long diagonal that the bishop is sitting there on. The knight's going to slide back. Take. Ooh, okay. So you could go bishop here to try and pin, but I don't need... No, I will, actually. Yeah, because they're looking for some type of checkmating threat. I'll go here first. I don't know. I guess I don't have to do this. I could just go king over, and it would solve all the issues I'm talking about right now. But this pawn is still hanging, and we're up this other material. So we're going to exchange over, and we're still attacking the pawn. And now we're attacking the bishop as well. So I want the bishop to go somewhere, and we go queen x. Oh, they sacrifice it. I think that's fine, though, because of bishop here to f1. We're just going to guard the light square weakness. Yeah, there's nothing there. Take the pawn. They could go queen over, just bishop up. And because they don't have anything else that can touch the bishop, because they have a dark square bishop, they can't checkmate. Like, the only way they could mate is somehow that, but it's still not mate because king f1, king e2. So we're sitting pretty in the position. Yeah, they resign there. Let's go to the next game. We're going to start up game 4. We're 3 for 3 so far. We got 11 people in here. Hey, Jasmine. We have a tournament going on if you are available. Blitz, we have 11 people in. The more the merrier. I want a nice start, 3 for 3. Let's see if I can keep it going. Gonna go up, over. Alright, and then bishop here to d6. Castles, get my king safe. Rook over. Ah, they go for the exchange. Now, I was not ready for that, or not expecting that at all. Queen's going to go towards the center. Where will the knight go now? The knight's going to drop back again. I will... I have a few options. I think first I'm going to attack with c5. My bishop has to develop at some point, but I don't have to do it right now. You'll hop in? Yeah, do you want the link again, or do you have it? Is it recent enough for you? And we'll go up here again. The bishop's going to slide. Bishop here to d7. And I actually would prefer playing white's position. Well, I don't know. I don't think we have a huge difference in the way the position is. I think we both have something to play for. The knight's going to slide in. We're just going to double up on the b file. I kind of want them to exchange. I would love to go to an endgame. Yeah, I would love to go to an endgame. I feel good about my position. I have an advanced pawn. I have control over a file, which is most of the things you can ask for here. Yeah, we're going to slide up. Sometimes you don't need a direct plan, and I don't have a super direct plan here. The plan is just I have a nice position. Like the rook's controlling a file is nice. Having a knight that can jump in here is nice. Like this is under attack now. This now falls, I believe. Let me double check though. Before nothing's under attack. There's no fork. There's no mate after queen here. There's nothing that guards this. The rook still guards that. So we're going to take the pawn on c3. We also have knight there if we need to. They're attacking here. But again, it's not like a forced mate. So I can just drive my queen back, I believe, yeah. Again, let's double check. Oh, no. This is why you double check. You can't go queen there because of a knight. So you have to go queen here. Okay, okay. But again, that's still fine. That's still fine. Oh, I see their plan. They're going to... So maybe I shouldn't have done that. It might be easier to just give up on this file and go rook here. Because if I go back, they're going to go f4. f5, I mean. Then takes, and I'd have to give more protection anyways if that happens. So I do it preemptively. It's not the worst thing. Let me double check though. Yeah, just preemptively. I have a minute 19, so I don't want to spend forever on that decision. As long as we can get towards the end game, we're fine. We already have enough of an advantage. A pass c-pawn. Like being up a pawn here on g7, like if I had this and they didn't have this and they had a pawn blocking, is not the same type of advantage. But this is 33 squares from a queen, so I just want to try and... Yeah, and they go, as mentioned, they go f5. So this is the idea I was mentioning. If the rook is over, if I'm trying to counterattack, it just doesn't work the same way. Oh, I could have done something else. Yeah, alright, check. Yeah, that's a miss. I found it now, though, so that's cool. I found it a little bit too late. Well, it's not too late that when I found it, but it would have been better earlier, I believe. Yeah, and the idea here is this is a pin. They can't go over because of knight there. The rook can slide up and then rook over, really. So it's not like you win material. But the point is to simplify towards an endgame. I don't think you can win material. Unless they mess up. I shouldn't. Oh, well, no, I will. Because takes, they want to take, right? And then takes back. Yeah, so just an example. This is a check, right? So they're going to have to block whatever. And then when I'll take, they'll take, I'll go pawn up. And I'll be up 2 pawns versus being up... 3. I also can just take in the center. Oh, because you attack the queen. And then this falls. You're up 3 pawns. So it is actually winning material here. No, not really. They go queen over. That's hanging. So it is a trade-off. I don't know if they want to take that, though. I don't think I would take that. Like, it gives them somewhat of a passer. But after rook down, I think this is just too winning. Because of queen there, and then pawn up. Like, it's too many options. And this is 4 squares, 5 moves away if you include the queen being in the way from being a queen. So I think it's a little bit too far in the future. I wonder if they go rook over or queen down. Those have to be the 2 options. But then it's just you have d2. But you have to be careful. They give a check first. You gotta get in the corner. I wonder if you can go rook. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do. Alright, queen here. Now there's mate in 1 move. They want to go over, right? To stop the checkmate, and now we're just going to push. And I think this is forced now. Yeah, I think this is forced mate. Because whatever they do, they can't stop this. The promotion. And they don't have check in 2 moves. Like, if they could give, like, here, and then check somehow, and then repeat. But if they go over here, I queen. Let's double check. Yeah, this is just queen. And if they take, there's checkmate. How do they do it? They might go queen back. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright. I think there's mate a couple different ways. So this is also checkmate, yeah. I think you had mate and a few different moves. We're 4 for 4 to start, but 5 for 5 in first place. So we're playing each other right now. 7 moves. Tough. What happened? But yeah, d4 here. We're playing first place. I'm 4 for 4, but they are 5 for 5. Which is crazy. 5 for 5 already. Yeah, what's up, Maddox? I see you change it back to a goat. But yeah. I'm on a streak right now. 4 straight wins. Slide up here, up here to c3 probably. Alien, man, people keep telling me, yo, Denny, appreciate those likes. They hit 4,000 on TikTok. People keep telling me what that opening's called or what it is, and I cannot remember. So I'm gonna have to ask every time. Can you type down the move order and I'll see how I visualize it. A drop back here to h2. Hi, I'm stuck with the same elo. Could you give me some tips? What's your rating? That kind of depends on the tips. Like in general, if you're lower rated, I would say rapid for sure. Like you should be playing games whatever rating, I guess. But definitely an emphasis if you are still newer to the game. Yeah, we're going to castle, pawn to d6, knight here to d2, and then a4. a4. Alright, thank you. But yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm not really sure. I like a4 and then rook e1. Queen over as well to b3 probably. It's just where will my next move be? I don't have a plan. And I should have a plan. Maybe it's bishop c4. Maybe it's bishop c4. Can they go pawn up? I guess, yeah, they can right now, huh? Because they could just go pawn up, takes, and I don't have enough defenders. If I try and go here, but then it's like, I would like to try and win material. They're just not going to let me do that. Alright, if I go there, they're probably going to bring their knight back. And then it does nothing. Yeah, bishop c4 is probably a little bit better. Because it's not dependent on their decision. It's more dependent on my decision. Or my plan. But they can also go d5, e6. Which isn't a bad thing. But d5 opens up my bishop. This sleeper agent here, sitting here on h2. It still controls the whole diagonal. Once they push. Which is maybe their hesitance. And pushing pawn to d5. Also d5 is a move you don't really want to play here. Oddly enough. Because of the bishop. Maybe you do want to play it. But in my 2100 brain, not a GM brain, you are cutting off your diagonal. Now maybe there's something I don't get about that. Like you do attack the center, so it's a you gain some, you lose some in this decision. And I think you just lose a lot. We want to go here. And then something does. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. Nothing falls. Nothing quite falls. You could take 3 pawns for a piece. I don't have to do that, but you could. It's more than possible if you just take this to this. Check. Yeah. Part of me really wants to do that. I do really want to do that, but it's no need to. I'm up on the clock. I don't have to take risk right here. Although you could. You definitely. Man, I'm going to regret that, because that would be much more fun if I'm being honest with myself. We're just going to drop back to b3, d3. I'm calculating d3 or e2. I think e2 is better, but I don't. It's not a move I want to spend forever on. So I know one of the two are okay. We're gonna go knight here. Right now, just quick decisions. We're up about 10 seconds, so we want to They want to simplify because they don't want to have to calculate too much. Now I don't want to oversimplify it for them, so they have easy decisions to make. Because right now, what do? Probably queen up. Well, queen up would have made sense too. All right, knight back here. Again, we're not trying to give them easy decisions. Bishop's going to slide. Boom. And they don't really want to take it, but they do because they're low on time. But yeah, I don't think you should. They're going to attack this pawn. Okay. This is hanging. What if I just go up? I don't have to react too much to it. We're just going to go up. We're up 16 seconds. We're just going to try and continually put pressure on the clock. The rook's going to slide. If we just go up, attacking the knight, knight's going to drop back. We're still up. Captures. And this is how you win material. Because they have to take the bishop back. Maybe they don't even take it back. Then check. Now we're up a pawn now. So we use all that. Now we force the queen trade. Boom, boom. And we can go rook here. And that is how you go. You use your time advantage to create an actual advantage. Exchange. Exchange. And then up. Now there's maybe a different way to go for this conversion. I'm sure there is. But, you know, with limited time, you don't want to spend forever on this. Now just pawn up. Okay, that should be good enough. They have to go for this exchange now. Up. Up. Oh, I actually blundered. Oh, no, it didn't. Because they, even if they go there, yeah, they have to guard this pawn still. That's the problem. You can just go over, take, take. You can even make an accidental pre-move. Like, the pre-move I made wasn't even the best move, but it's fine because it was still winning. I was able, on 5 for 5. That's a nice start to the tournament. We're on all 5 games. Let's see how we can do on the next game here. We got 14 players in. We started with 4. We got 10 people in under half an hour. So that's pretty cool. Whoa, hold on. Okay, okay. But yeah, let's see if we can get a game. We're waiting for a game now, so I'm going to watch one. Oh. Okay. Castles. Bishop there to e7. Rook's going to go over. Alright, so I'm looking. Maybe h3 could be played at some point to try and guard. Bishop g4. I'm in the game myself, though, so I can't watch for too long. Yeah, d4. Bishop here to f4. I think I got white a couple games in a row, huh? Because I played white last game. I don't remember, did I play it game 3? I think I played it 3 straight games. Let me see. No, I haven't. I played it 2 of the last. I guess I played 3 of 5. So it's actually been alternating. Or it's not alternating. I played. It is alternating. Wow. I thought I played white more than I did. Yeah, knight's going to slide here. I feel like I definitely just played white though. Oh yeah, because I'm back-to-back whites. So this is my. I see. I'm doing wrong. This is my 6th game. So I'm 4 for 6 on white. I know I just played it, and I did. We're going to exchange there on b3. And then knight here to c5 eventually. We're down on the clock because we took a little too long to start off. The pawn's going to go up. Castles. I like 95. If they take, I'll take. We want to we want to get up on the clock. We want to use the clock as our advantage. We want to drop our bishop back. Quick decisions on things that don't take long to decide on. And the queen drops all the way back. Alright. Take in the center. Now we're up a pawn. Oh, well, they're trying to. No, I'm not up a pawn, actually. Oh, but I have this. And we're going to go the knight in the corner. Takes. And then just take, right? Because whatever they try and take is protected. And then they can go over. Oh, they want to take that pawn. Honestly, though, I'm fine with that. Take. They want to capture. Then I'll take. They'll take. And then I'll take. So check. They can't take the pawn back. And then here. And we're +2 material. This is a very interesting looking position. But because they have such little. They don't have that many pieces. I don't know. This is interesting, at least. I'm not sure if this is winning or not. Yeah, they can't go queen. If they go queen here, I'd be a little more worried. We want to slide our rook over. Yeah. Huh. I could have miscalculated that for sure. It's more than possible. I like the idea of knight up, though. I know. I feel like that makes sense for the position. Because we'd be looking at knight up and some sort of exchange there. Or I could go rook up here, right? I have a few options. They can't take this pawn. That's the one thing we do know. They can't take that pawn. I could go up here to try and guard that. Or I could go up here. Or I could go here. I want the pen to be gone, though. That I do know I want gone. I have a minute left. Man, I overcomplicated this. I didn't have to give all this up. I thought this was a good decision. Something's telling me it's not. This knight's actually just hanging, so I have to go up here. Yeah. I thought it was a better decision than it was. I thought it was like, oh, you're just up material. And I am up material, but it's an interesting way to be up material, I'll say, at the very least. If you push, nah. Oh. Okay. So I kind of have to. Takes. Alright. This pawn's hanging now. I have 34 seconds. I've mismanaged my clock, I'll say. So I can't really think on the next couple moves. I have to just go. So if I blunder, I blunder. But I took too long on the calculating phase of this. And not enough time moving. So I could have had the right idea. But it just doesn't really matter. If you're going this slow. Drop back. Yeah, this is going to drop now. I don't know. I just don't have enough time. I've squandered it. Go queen up a square. Maybe I could have went rook over, honestly. That might have made more sense. Now they're stopping it a little bit. Yeah, I have no idea. Knight? Because the bishop will be hanging if I were to just move back. Okay. Take. Because that's check. 16 seconds. I want to get my queen in at the very least. That's something I have the intention of doing. About 13 seconds. I don't think that's enough time, honestly. I just don't see how I have checkmate. Like, I don't see mate, which would be the only way that this makes sense if there's checkmate at the end of it. Oh, whoa, 6 seconds. Wait, I might have mate. Hold on, 4 seconds left at the end of this. There we go. We got it. We got that win. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. We kept our streak alive. That was a tough win. That was a tough minute. I missed a few messages. Oh, what's up, Liam? I'm going to lose. I was able to win that one. How am I 2100? Play me. What? Join the tournament. We can see how I'm 2100. Let's see. I mean, potentially. It was difficult. E6. We can go pawn up. Here to D5. Let's see. E6, D5. What would they do on the next move? I don't have to pre-move this early, I guess. I mean, you can join in, little monster. We can see how good you are. We can go knight here to F6 to attack in the center. Pawn up. If they push, I'll drop back here to C. Oh no, I can take the pawn. Probably. Or knight here, C6. They push, I'll drop back. And then bishop E7. Here. Castle on the next. Not surprised there. Let's see. Appreciate the likes, Chili's. We're almost at 4.5 thousand. But C5 next. A6. Wait, castle. A6, C5. On the next couple moves. And then we can go knight C6 after C5. 479 feels crazy. 479 is crazy. Yeah, we can go up. I feel like this is your rating. If this is your actual rating, you're definitely higher rated. But yeah, A6, C5. No, I can't, because they're attacking the square. B6, and the pawn is C5. Can go up on the next turn. If they exchange, I'll exchange. Take. Oh, that probably works there. And we're up about a minute on the clock. So that is a pretty big time advantage. We probably want to try and use that to win with that on the position. Maybe they're looking for a sacrifice. Okay. Wow, this is a sacrifice that I have to worry about. If they take, there's checkmate on F7. If I go rook over, captures. Then I can go knight to F8 to stop checkmate. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go rook over first. They take. And then knight back to guard this checkmating square. Now I just have to get pieces over. Alright, we're gonna take the knight and attack the queen at the same time. And then maybe pawn here to F5. Or F6 might make more sense. Yeah. F6. Well, my bishop's kind of under attack as well. So maybe it is F5. Yeah. F5. Because if they en passant, we're fine. If they went H4, and we're on f6, we can't take. But now if they do go f4, h4, we can take the pawn. Queen can slide over, and the queen there. Well, yeah, now we just take. And then we can't move our queen up because this rook will be hanging. So bishop d7, queen up. We also have 50 seconds on the clock. Yeah, so up and then here. Or they could go there. Okay, so I do have to worry about that a little bit. But this will force something. Yeah, I think here. Captures. There's no checkmate because my knight guards these important squares. There. Let's see if we get to the next one though. Takes. We're attacking the knight. They can go bring their knight forward. If I push my pawn, it'll be fine. But they also have 38 seconds. So I don't know if I want to open up the position and make it easier. But I think I will open up the position. If they take, I'll take. And they'll be up a pawn, but I need to get my knight out. So exchange, sacrifice I'm willing to make. I need my knight involved. Nah, this is a GG. GG. Great attack. We're going to exchange. King up. We're looking to take there on f6. This pawn is still hanging on c5, so I'm aware of that. We're going to take. Knight towards the center. And again, now this isn't hanging the same way it was. This is hanging though. So we're going to go bishop here. And we're fine with all these exchanges. The knight's under attack. Oh, wait. Now my rooks are connected. Now I can move this knight freely. Captures. They can't take with the fork. Take. And then take. This knight will take. So we're up 2 pieces. I will say this isn't the easiest to win. Like, you're up 2 pieces. But you don't have a lot of pawns to go help your own pieces promote. Which would make it a little harder. Check. Oh, well, this is actually would be nice. Alright. Yo, what's up, JBO? We got a tournament going on. Blitz. I'm at a good start. I'm 7 for 7, but I see several is here, so don't know. Hopefully I can keep it going. Knight f8 was doing everything it needed to do. It looked very passive, but it stopped checkmate and the queen going there to g6. Yo, Chili and JBO, appreciate those likes. About to hit 6,000 there on TikTok. For those who are new and don't know how to join in the tournament, you can go to chess.com, go to the club section, type in PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and once you've joined in, go to the notes and you can click on the link. It'll join straight in. But if you don't want to do that, you just want to click on a link, you can go to my Twitch at PJ's Chess 993 or my YouTube at PJ's Chess. I can put the link straight in the chat. I would put it in the chat, but you just can't put links there on TikTok. Bishop d6, we're going to castle. Bishop here to f5, knight here to d7. Exchange, and then a5. Alright. We got black back-to-back after white back-to-back. So it does even out, I think. We got rook here to e8, potentially. Man, appreciate that. I appreciate all the support, all those likes. Catch you on the next one. Can't wait for us to get a game in. But they went pawn here to b3. I think I'll rook over, I guess. I don't have a huge plan. a4 immediately. They're moving quickly. I'll go to an endgame. I'd be fine with that. I'm moving very fast. Bishop here. And then knight towards the center. We're trying to put pressure on their position. Now this in itself, there's not a win at least. But it does create some, some things for them to calculate through. Because they can't really just take the knight. Yes, sir. What is this? The king's going to slide up. We're going g5. Looking to go pawn up. Now there's check. And this is hanging. But I wonder if there's a checkmate. There must be mate. I think there is. Check. Oh, there would be. There would be mate if their knight wasn't there. That's annoying. You could push and then... I don't know. It wouldn't be mate. What am I talking about? Yeah, never mind. I don't think there is mate. Unless I just don't see it. I don't think there's mate. I want to double and triple check, though. Oh, you know what? It might be easier if you take... But then they can block with the knight. Okay. There's got to be something that's winning here. But it might just be easier to go on a win again game. So, yeah, that's fair. It might just be easier to do this. Because I have a minute left. There's definitely some sort of checkmate there. Or some more winning position than what I see. But if you don't see it, it doesn't matter if it's there. Yeah. and then take, and then we're going to take here. Okay, so as you can see, we're just on a winning endgame, but I think I'm sure there was more there. There's 100% more there. Take, and then I can drop back here, forcing the queen trade. You could have went forced the queen trade first, but it doesn't really make a difference because the king would have stayed there, and the queen could have moved, I guess, but it's not. I don't know. It wasn't expected. We're gonna rook here. We have 46 seconds left. We're gonna guard so they can't capture. King up, pawn up, and we're just gonna guard it with the dark square bishop probably. Check. Check. Oh, we're looking for a mate here, honestly. We have 36 seconds. They have 2 minutes, so I've definitely moved a little slow. Here, and then here. That's interesting. This pawn's hanging here on a5, but I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go here, attacking, and then bring the other rook on the second rank. We have 30 seconds. That is enough time, I would think. Oh, now it's just checkmate because the rook has to slide back. Alright, so we got that win. We're on a 8-game streak. Let's see who we get on this game. Now I'm playing. What's up, YV? Now we are playing the. What's up, Eliza? We got a Blitz tournament going on. For those who are new, the next tournament is always voted by the chat, or me and the chat. So if you want to have a vote, please type in the time control you would like. I'm going to vote for Bullet for the next one. But yeah, we're going to go up, knight here to f3, and bishop here to d3. Up, castles, knight, rook, a. Here. Okay. Now here's where I get to make some decisions. And sometimes I choose wrong, sometimes I choose right. But I don't think I've messed up. Yeah, I think I'm still going to go f3. I don't think f3 is the problem. I think I'm just getting outplayed after f3. I think kicking their knight out the way does make sense. I think it does make sense. So we're going to do that first. Now, what could we do? We can go bishop here and look to take on c6. Okay, we have three votes for Bullet for the next tournament. But yeah, we can go bishop to b5. I'll vote for a hyper Bullet there. For those who don't know what hyper is, that's 30-second chess. And they go here, they go up. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see how that works. We're at minute 52 though. These last two moves I spent 40 seconds and they spent 7. So that's how the time management game is going right now. Not in my favor. I think I could have taken. It's too late now, but I could have taken that. Take. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure I could have just taken that, but it doesn't matter. I missed it in the time. They're going to bring their knight over. We can go queen up, rook, rook. Yeah, we need to try and move quicker here. So it is what it is on. I vote for Bughouse. You're right. I'm going to vote for Bughouse. So we're going to be 2 votes for Bullet, 2 votes for Bughouse. We're going to pawn here to c5. If they exchange, we can take. Okay. Rook over. If they take, we'll take. Boom, boom. That should be good. But I don't think they're going to take in the center. We're still down 30 seconds. They move over. What if I just go up a square and then look to... Oh, they're attacking. Okay. Queen over. I'm still trying to keep the pace of moving quickly because I want to be able to get back equal on the clock a little bit. Okay. Over. I want to get out of the way of the diagonal. Alright. And now what we're doing is guarding the dark squares. You don't want to take this way to open it up. We're going to take with this way. Up. We're still trying to maintain everything under control. Now we're still down 30 seconds. They've maintained their time advantage, so I have to move quicker somewhere. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not great. That is not great at all. I'm gonna drop back, and they just have 2 passed pawns. How does it? How does this happen? Wow. I thought I was defending decently. I was not. Because they have these passers. The king can't even go anywhere. So the bishop is literally stuck. Which is sort of the issue in the position. The bishop can't go anywhere. They're looking to drop down. And I can't do anything about it. Wow. Because check here. And they're just going to get in on the... over? Up? We're going to try and defend. It's not the easiest way to defend, though. But we're going king here to h. They're still up 30 seconds somehow. I don't know how that is possible. So these pawns are going to hang. Up. We're going to go after their pawns now. Still, down to 30 seconds, which is definitely the bigger thing. I'm going to attack that one. Wait. Up. Because I can still take that. Yeah, I can still take it this way. Take. This is honestly still a draw. This is a draw, I believe. No, I might be winning. I'm actually winning. That's crazy. Or it's either a draw or I'm winning. They can't win, though. Oh, I could have done... Yeah, now they're winning. I could have done that differently. Tough. Yeah, now I'm losing. It was a draw, though. I'm pretty sure, but I messed up the conversion. This, honestly, still might be a draw. Because they can't... Honestly? Yeah, actually, this is still a draw. That's crazy. No, yeah, I'm pretty... Let me double check that. But I think it is. Because they can't... Oh, no, it's not. No. There's a definitely way to draw that, though. But GG. We lost our first place. We're both tied at 29, but they had the tiebreaker over me. Why am I playing the French? I'm playing Blitz, not Bullet. But I've been playing the French the whole time, I think. Just muscle memory. We're going to exchange there on d5. Knight's going to slide up bishop e7. And then I can castle on the next turn. Oh, they're attacking my weakness. We're going to move out the way. Pawn up. Here. Rook over. Bishop. I made him a rook e8 a little bit too early, I'll say. Yeah, definitely too early on rook e8. Knight's going to slide up, though. And then, now what? We're going to drop back and then drop back here. Usually I don't do that because of g4. But I don't hate it right now. We do have to exchange this way. We're going towards an endgame. So a very equal endgame. 7 pawns, 2 knights, a bishop each. But I'm going to throw off the calculus of it. And go knight here. Towards the center. Now they could take. I'm going to take. And they have a kind of messed up pawn structure. It's not a huge issue. Not huge at all. But we're going to try and make it a problem. Going to go pawn here to f5. King up. They take. And this is just an endgame. So one of us will win. One of us will lose this one. More than likely. We can go up here to c5. I think. They might be winning. I think I definitely did this in the wrong order. They might have a slight advantage. Oh, but they can't go in farther. Take. Yeah. So I go here. I can go up. Because the bishop's on attack, and then up. And then I can go there. Take. And then you can go knight here in the center. Alright. I like my position a little bit more. Not a lot more, but I do like it a little more because I don't have double pawns. Now, right now, it's still a draw, I'd bet. And it probably is. Not even right now. I think it is just still a draw. But there is some human error that can happen in this one. Will they exchange? I don't know if they're supposed to exchange. They don't exchange. Okay. I don't think they should, and they don't. What can I do, though? They might be winning. I think I messed up that a little bit. Take there. Here. Take back to stop the king from coming in. And then, they can get their king this way. So the question is, do I want to just give up the pawn and go for this? I might, yeah, I might just do that. And then go for the center. So up. I don't know if this works. We can go up here. King there. Oh, yeah. I see my plan. We're going to go up here. Knight here. Check. And we're going to take this. Yeah, this should be winning. Take. And then king here. Alright, so now we're just going to have a pass pawn, I believe. Whatever they do, they can't stop it because the king can't go forward. So up. They can chase. Up. Oh, they're also going to get a queen, huh? I get it first. Does that mean anything, though? We both get a queen. So I have to figure out a way to win here. Or this is a losing position. There should be some way to win. Check. Check. Huh. Maybe I just have to go for a draw. I didn't realize that they'd also promote that. I would not have done that if I had realized that. But I did not realize in time. We need to make sure it's a move, place that they can't block with their queen. So check here. Oh, I think that's the final check. Okay, we're going to have to go there then. We do have a more advanced pawn, so it might be slightly better for me. Not fully sure. We want to get the king in the corner. Yeah, like we're fine with that exchange because our pawn's so advanced. I don't think they will be fine with that exchange. Here. I have 30 seconds. Boom. And then we're going to block with the pawn. Alright. So we're just trying to walk this pawn down to promotion to get a second queen and then trade off these queens. I'm not sure if that's going to work, though. We're going to go here. Is this a 2-queen endgame? And that's check. Okay, this is actually winning. I don't have enough time, though, so I'm just going to have to... Man, I actually got it to work, but I don't have enough time for it. Oh, whoa. Okay, it's a draw. I got it to work at the end, but I ran out of time to convince it. Almost there. Let's go to the next game, though. We got a draw. We're in second, and it's several in his game. So it looks like... Oh, Hassan's at 29. So if they win that game, I might get dropped to third after being in first most of the tournament. Very competitive. All right, let's go pawn up. And then here, it's a draw because I ran out of time to do it. I got the position to work. I just took too long to do it, and it would end up being a draw there. But it was winning in the end game. I had to sack my queen for the pawn because if they have enough time left on the clock, the more time left and a piece, it's just a loss for me. So I took the pawn. But if you can actually win that end game, what you would do essentially is you continue to check the king until you could... You would force it behind the pawn, and then it's like a 3-move kind of cycle. And every end of the cycle, you can move your king up a square forward, and you'll be able to checkmate. But with the second left, it's like another, like 20 moves if they really want to, because on how far my king was. So I had to go for the draw and take the pawn there. And a very nice defense, though. I took a lot. We both made some mistakes in the end game, but very fun game. I know we have 2 votes for Bughouse and 2 votes for Bullet for the next tournament. If anyone wants to add to the vote, please type in the chat. So I can count it. There is no poll. I just read it. I have a few different chats to read between. We're going e4. If they take, I'll take. Yeah. And maybe rook e1. I think so. Exchange, and then rook e1. Okay, rook over, take. Well, they might not take that, though. If they do take, I'll probably take with the queen anyway. So I've been saying the wrong square. And because they don't... They let me push. I'll just push e5. And we can try knight here. I mean, let's get aggressive. They're letting me. So let's try and see what we can get with it. Queen's going to drop back. A square, yeah. They're letting me be... Okay, one sec. One... Alright, so the queen's going to slide here. They're attacking my weak pawn. What can I do, though? I can slide my rook over. Here on b2. I can go queen... Oh, take. And then... Oh, I see. They guard that. I missed that, but 13 seconds left the game. It's just not going to count. Did I get kicked out of second? I didn't. So like I kept second place, but I was not able to get first. 5 seconds left. There's just nothing to play for, really, as the game is already decided. All right, let's go over the winners. First place, Rejection Therapy, 10 for 10, a perfect showing, 37 points. I got second, 8.5 for 10, 30 points, or 37 and then 30. And then third place, 1 point behind me, Hassan, with 29. So for the next tournament, it is viewer voted. Voted by me and the viewers. I have 1 vote though, so it's essentially like I'm a viewer in this. Yeah, GG, Zach. If you like to vote, please do so. I say another minute 40 seconds, so at hour 18 on my side. So 3 votes for Bullet, 2 votes for Bughouse. Who the likes Rid. But yeah, we have 2 votes for Bughouse, 3 for Bullet. And then if anyone else wants to add in, please do so. You have another, what is this, 80 seconds. 4 votes for Bullet there with Centurion Boy, and 2 for Bughouse. And then if you are enjoying, I'm on YouTube at PJ's Chess and Twitch at PJ's Chess 993. So check those out if you're interested. 2 votes for Hyper Bullet, excuse me. 2 votes for Hyper, 2 votes for Bughouse, and 4 for Bullet. I got you, Eliza. We got 4 for Bullet, 2 for Hyper, 2 for Bughouse. Because you said that, I think, what, 10, 20 ago? I think you and someone else said it. Or did I miss? I think so. We have... I'm surprised you didn't say Blitz, though, honestly. So we have... That is the split right now. With another 45 seconds remaining, Bullet is winning with 4 votes. 2 for Hyper and 2 for Bughouse. Both of them are looking unlikely. 3 for Hyper. Actually. Wait. Okay, did I count your vote already? So someone said Hyper earlier. Let me just scroll up real quick. Okay, I deleted. Aiden says Hyper. Vincent Hyper. Zach Hyper. So that's 3 for Hyper. Oh, and Liam Hyper. Yeah, I knew it was someone else. So it's 4 votes for Hyper right now. 4 for Bullet, 2 for Bughouse. And if we're picking between those, I'll switch my vote to Bullet and make it 5, 4, 1. Although I'd rather play Bughouse. Between those two, give me Bullet. So we're going 5 for Bullet, 5 for Hyper. So it's 5-5 right now. And the timer ended. So Bullet and Hyper both have 5 supporters. If you'd like to break the tie, please do so. We'll do like 10-second runoffs, essentially. So I'll wait like 15 seconds for a vote. If not, we'll go for a coin flip. The first Hyper vote I see here. Oh, well, never mind. We got another vote. It's Bullet. Bullet does win. 6-5. They're both Bullet. 1-0 Bullet wins 6-5. Oh, excuse me. No. Lindsay and Steve Prod make it 7-6. I got yours, Aiden. Yeah, I see. Oh, Hyper has 8. Okay, never mind. It's 8-6, I believe. Yeah, so that does not matter. Hyper does win. So we're going to go Hyper. No, I've never got the coin flip. It's 9 for Hyper. I've never got to use it. Every time it's a time control. Someone wants to break the tie. One day we'll do the coin flip and that will decide it. But this time it is not the decider. It is Hyper for this one. It won 9-6. And they were down 5-4. It was 5. Yeah, it was 5-4. And it was 6-5, then 6-6. So you guys got 3 straight votes. All right, let's start this up. The Real Speed Championship. The Real Speed. I don't know. Let's stop it there. But I gotta make a custom time control because 30 seconds is not actually in the actual thing. Alright. I guess I need to make... This just counts as Bullet though, so I'm gonna have to change that part. It's 30 seconds, standard, July 12th. It's gonna be at 9:21. Alright. Just created it. Copying it over for those who are watching on YouTube and Twitch. And if you're watching on TikTok, I'm about to put it in the notes of the club right now. for you there. Let's go here. Notes. All right. And I'm just about to create it. And just create it, and I'm joining in now. It's on 30 seconds. Touchscreen. Touchscreen? Really? You don't think mouse is faster? I could not play Hyper on touchscreen. I need the fine motor skill of a mouse. Did we hit the goal? No, okay. Why did it say? Oh, I did hit the goal. No, appreciate that, Shaw. I did not see. I was not ignoring it. I just did not see that. Let's see what we can set up there. Alright, GG's. That's fine. You play on your... You like Bullet on your phone? That's crazy. That's crazy. I could not do that. I can play 1+1 on my phone. Yo, Vincent, thank you for those likes. I think I saw someone else's name as well. We're almost hit 7,000. Someone else sent some likes. I missed it. Sorry about that. It's deep. Really? You got... Wow. I see a couple people saying that the phone is easier. I cannot move that quick on the phone. I'm not going to lie. I tried 1.0. You learn to play on the phone. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I've started playing on the touch on the mouse pad. The trackpad. It's horrible. Horrible to play Bullet on. So I had to get this mouse. And this mouse, actually, I broke it. I don't know if you can see. It just fell off my bed. And it's like... This is probably a horrible angle. Well, I guess it's how great of care I take of it. But yeah, this one's broken, kind of. So I got this mouse. But this mouse is horrible for playing chess on. This is a waste of money. So I'm using the broken mouse. And I don't want to buy a third one. I feel like that'd be even bigger waste of money. Although it is a sunken cost at this point. So it really wouldn't. But in my head, I cannot convince myself. But we have 8 people in here. Hyper, you can really play a lot of games in Hyper, to be honest with you. And Vincent, appreciate the like still at 7.1k. Goes on 7.5k the next mini go. But yeah, we have 2 minutes left. Man, I missed the chance to play a Puzzle Storm. Yeah, get it higher. Get it to the real rating. Touchscreen's where to go. The mouse slows you down? That's crazy. The mouse slows you down from the touch screen. I mean, what type of lies? Elias. Man. So I've been saying the lie so long, but after hearing him pronounce it, I know it's Elias. Elias. We have 12 people in here. So Hyper, hey, very popular apparently. We start with 12 people. We started with 4 for the last one. If you're shooting a finger, how can you be slow? I guess maybe my hands are bigger than your guys' hands, because I feel like I cover some of the board when I'm doing that. That could also just be it. I just don't think... For me, it doesn't work. Not obviously different people, different things, but for me, I much prefer using a mouse. But we have 12 people in here with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Hopefully, let's see if we can get some more in. This is a lot to start. For me, sliding the mouse is slower. It's technically correct, but most people say it the way... Actually, the way you say it is technically correct, but most people say it the way you correct. Too, so honestly... Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because I've seen that, I think in a show before, and that's how they said it. Like, but yo, I am here today. Appreciate the follow there on Twitch. I think we're at 52. I had some cheese. Me as well. How do you find the club? So if you go on chess.com, are you on your phone or on your laptop? Because on the phone, I think you have to go to the more section and go to the clubs and then type in PJ's Chess. So PJS and then chess. Also my TikTok username. I can also just type in if you want to copy and paste it. That might be easier. So this is what it is. Wait, actually that's not what it is. I have a typo in there. This is what it is. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So you copy and paste that in there. You can throw it in the search for the club. And once you join the club, you'll be able to go to the notes. Will be a link for this tournament. So 40 seconds left. Really fast on the tablet. You guys are different. I am not really fast on the tablet. Not at all. I played chess on my iPad a couple times before in my classes because I use my iPad to take notes. No, I cannot do it. Cannot do it. This is definitely... Is this an hour? Oh my god. Yeah. Oops. That's crazy. That's a very long time. I did not mean to... Well, I mean, it started now. We don't have to... If you guys at 30 minutes want to stop, we can. Okay, of course my mouse is not working. Why is my mouse not working? Dude, I'm down 10 seconds on a hyper game. What's happening? My screen is frozen. You guys see me pressing. What just happened? So do you guys want to do stop at 30 minutes or you guys want to do the full hour? Yeah, my mouse is not working. Let me just refresh. Alright. What is no way. What? My screen, my chess.com is broken. Look at this. I can't click anything. This is insane. I've never had this before. Alright, we're just getting a free win. Okay. Why is this happening? Let's just close. Okay. I have to try to do something. Let's go to the analysis, see if I can get the mouse to work. No, look, it's like stopping. It just started. This is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Why is this not working? Okay. Let's go back. Analysis. We're going to click on a piece and we're going to drag it. Okay. We're going to drag. Okay, I think it's fixed now. Hopefully. So we're 0 for 2 to start because of the mouse. Nope, it doesn't work again. I'm gonna have to just watch this tournament. I've never had this happen. I'm gonna just watch. This is crazy. Why is my mouse not working? Oh my god. The touchpad doesn't even work. Nothing. My screen is just... Yeah. Alright. I don't have to watch, apparently. Let's see. We can watch the game. I don't know why this isn't working. I apologize for this technical difficulty. I've never had that happen before. Where the mouse has not worked, but it's never... This is chess.com because the mouse is working. The mouse is moving. Chess.com is just not letting me respond. Try again. I want to keep giving people free wins. Yes. Yes, finally. There we go. I lost 3 games, but the mouse is now fixed. Okay. That's a bigger win. We lost 3 straight because of that. So we gotta make up some ground. We gave people a lot of points, free points. We gave away 6 at minimum points and at most 12. Yeah, I cannot believe this is happening right now. This is crazy. Take. Oh, I actually realized they could do that at the end of that, though. Captures. Oh, I can't take that. No, move, move. They're getting so many checks in. I won. 0.6 seconds left. We got the win. All right. The first game we actually played, we were able to win. The mouse is finally working. The mouse is finally working for 3 straight games. So 3 of my losses just didn't even play in the game. But it's comeback season. We're in 8th place right now. We're in 8th. 1 for 4. My mouse, don't know what it's been doing, but it's working now, and that's what matters. We just have to come back. Hey, what's up, Shaw? Appreciate the donations there. Appreciate those donations. It says it hit 50% of live goal. There. Okay, D4. Ah, man, it feels so good that my mouse works now. Okay. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. Come on, come on. Come on. Alright, we got rid of all their pieces. Alright, we got to a draw. Get rid of all their pawns and stuff, so we make sure we didn't lose. Maybe we could have tried to win, but I think I was moving too slow. So we got rid of everything they had to possibly try and promote. And we got to draw. We messed up their win streak. So we threw off the win streak, I think. We will take that as something. Alright, let's see if we can get a win. Because we are 1.5 out of 2 for the actual game. Still not bad. Oh no, no way. My mouse. No, no, no. This is why is it not working? There we go. Dude, why is it? You guys can see it's like glitching. Like when I'm trying to. Oh my god. You can't be serious right now. This is ridiculous. I literally. This mouse is the worst mouse I've ever had. Okay. Okay, can this one work? No, it's back to a glitch. I have to just sit this out, apparently. Yo, appreciate the follow, Noah, and the likes. We're almost at 8K there on TikTok. This is frustrating, because I would like to show you guys chess games, and for whatever reason, I can't play. It's in and out. So I'm going to have to watch other people's games, I guess, for the tournament. I don't know, if anyone had this issue before, any advice on it, I'm all ears. I would love to fix this problem, because this is not a problem I would like to have, honestly. Like, I don't want my mouse to not work. No, my screen's just frozen now. Is my chest not, like, why is this all the way up? Like, everything about my computer right now is, I'm not getting any issues on Streamlabs. Yeah, they don't see. Yeah, usually they'll give me a notification if the stuff I'm using doesn't work, but it has not given me a notification yet. It has not given me that yet. Let's see, is it still? Yeah, no, it's still streaming. Okay, so Streamlabs is not the issue. It is simply my mouse deciding not to work and my screen being frozen. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to keep trying. Because I'm just hoping that this is just a minor issue. And it will stop soon. That's the goal. You can only hope. I can't just sit and not try. But something tells me this is not the game that's going to work. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying to move. Like it's just not moving. It's not moving. Okay. Dude, this is crazy. I've never had this issue. I've never had this issue. Not sure why it's happening right now on stream. Let's see if I can do puzzles. I wonder if it's the games are online. Let's see. I know this is not exactly what you guys came for. I just want to see if it works here. No, it does not. My mouse. It's a crazy bug. Alright, let's see if I can do it on this other screen, maybe. Give me 1 sec. I want to see if it's just the monitor that's not working. Or something else. Because I have another chess.com account. And maybe I can do it on this laptop. And I can just switch the camera angle, potentially. Not what I want to do, really. But let's see. Alright, well, get me in the game. No, just my computer. I can't move on this account either. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. My chess.coms on my computer just in general are not working. Nothing to do with the mouse. My chess.com is just frozen. I don't know how that happened. Why I got a random bug here. I wonder what I can do. I mean, I've already refreshed. Exit. Refresh. Yeah, okay, let's try this again. Please. Or it makes more sense to try out the puzzles and not give someone an advantage by getting a free win. Nope. You still cannot click. Did I change a setting? I don't think I changed the setting on this. Man. Might just have to watch. I'll commentate. Because mine is not working. For some reason. I'm going to have to just give opinions, I suppose. But with Hyper, it's definitely going to be harder. We can try, though. We have a lot of games going on. I'm glad other people get to play. So let's go here. The rooks want to slide back. It's hard to say something. It looks like white is slightly better because their rook's more active. They're looking to take the free pawns and maybe drop back and check, and then the A pawn can slide up. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, there's actually a forced. They could have taken the rook, but they have 2 seconds left, and white wins on time. So they got away with that one first. They're in third place with 23 points. Let's see the standings as well. First place right now is Rejection Therapy. Second, V-Dogs. And third, Hassan. So, very competitive. 31, 27, 23. They're all on a similar streak. And I would love to get in on this, though. Let's see what we have. Castles, Knight here to F5. Exchange. Okay. I think I'd rather play black. Oh, yeah, definitely black here now. Because they're up that material. And up 2 seconds. But this move is taking them some time off their clock. They took on D4, took on D5, knight back. They can take on E6. And now they can take the pawn on B7. But they go for a queen attack, which it was hanging. And then I can take on B7. They're not taking on B7 though. That is a nice move I think they can go to. Queen trade, take. And now they can't do that. Captures. Oh, they could take the rook and then go pawn to E4. I mean, it's still losing because they're down 2 bishops, but E4 will win the material. But they have 2 seconds left, so it is difficult to win that one anyways. Let's go to the next game. I can't play in it, but let's go to the next one. V-Dogs here, the second place player. They're playing a Petrov with bishop C4, which actually is a miss. But if you know how to punish it, it doesn't matter. Exchange on E6, the G-pawn, maybe a queenside castle. They go for a quick attack. Yeah, the queenside castle. They want to double up on the G file maybe, but the rook there on the D file. They want for something simpler and quicker, honestly. The bishop's going to slide back, and they should just go straight for a G file attack probably. Yeah, they need the other rook involved, I'm guessing, for it to actually work. They're going to take back because it's check. They have to. They can't even mess up and miss that one because of the check. The queen's going to slide over. Queen H2 is interesting. That rook. And now it's going to attack on the queen. And they go rook there to E3. And end up on the E file. Maybe that was the idea. I don't know if there's a win here. It feels a... Oh, they could have gone to Queen H4. Queen H1, I mean. Queen H1 might have been winning. But, yeah. I think QH1 would have won. Because it would have allowed Rook X F3. Then it'd be a queen trade, but she would have been up a pawn. Now there's 2 passers. And white wins on time with 0.7 seconds extra. Very close game, very fun game. Let's go to the next one. Hopefully, can I play now? Let's see. I like commentating, but I'd like to play the game. Okay, can I now? You can't be kidding. You cannot be serious. This has never happened to me before. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to try something real quick because this is not working. So this is going to be off for a second and then back on. So let me stop this and then put this back in. Oh, I guess for you it probably doesn't even stop, huh? Because it probably still should. Yeah, it probably doesn't even stop. Okay, let's see if it works now. I just have to unplug the monitor, plug it back in. That does not work. Wow, this is nuts. If anyone has any, let me look up this bug. If anyone has any advice, I'm definitely down to listen on the advice here. Let's see what we can do. MyChess.com is frozen. Won't let me. MyChess.com won't let me play a move. Let's see. How can I fix this? It just says refresh the page, try a different browser, internet connection. But that's the thing. If it was internet, my stream would have crashed. So I know it's not the internet. And it doesn't work on my actual MacBook either. On another account. So it's not my account or anything. This is... I'm not sure why it's being charged. It is overheating a little bit. But I haven't had a frame rate drop. I've only played 2 matches, to be fair. Every other match I've lost on time because my computer is... MyChess.com doesn't work for some reason. But yeah, if you see, like, I'm trying to solve this. I can't even do it in puzzles. Like, I can't move with any of my 3 mouses. None of them work. Like, you can't draw, like, my screen. You can't draw an arrow. You can't move the queen. Can't go knight there. Wow. This is disgusting. I don't know how to fix this. And nothing online that I just looked at was remotely helpful. Is it? Let's see, can I play on Lichess? Wow, I can't even play on Lichess. This is, wow. My computer just stopped working. This is why I need a PC, because I thought this would not happen on that. But yeah, I can't even play on this. You can't make any move with any mouse. I may have to... No way. No way, man. That is... I guess if you can't do it, you can't do it. Well, rook here to c7. Let's see. With 3 seconds, black is trying to win, but I think white has it with queen there to h8. Oh, pre-moves? Oh, the pre-move difference there is vast. They're up with 2 seconds, but first place ends with 1.7 and black flags. But it was easier for white to play as they were winning. Still, 43 points, a lot of points there. Let's go to the next game. I gotta watch, because for whatever reason, I can't do it. I do think I can create tournaments for today. So if you guys are cool, it's up to you guys watching. If you don't want to watch if I'm not playing, I can just end it. But I can still host the tournaments if you guys will all just play with each other. Because I cannot play for whatever reason. Like, maybe I can try and restart my stream, but I don't know if that would work, honestly. I'm not too sure what the actual issue is. I have no idea. Maybe I can plug, but that's not even the issue, I guess. Because the mouse works. It just doesn't work on chess.com. I wonder if it works on any game. That's actually a good question. Okay, I'm about to try and see if it works on, like, any game on a laptop. Because I realized I did not check that. Let's go here. And we can try, like, 2048 or something. 2048. Because it's free. Man, my computer is on fire. Yeah, my mouse just does not work on anything. So what can I try? Maybe I can do this. So my camera's going to be off for a second, but I got to try anything here, as clearly right now it's not working. So I'm going to unplug and then plug this back in. Hopefully this fixes it. Hopefully this fixes the issue. My camera should be back on in a second. There we go. Let's see. Did that fix anything? It did not, I don't think. Oh, yes, it did. Wait. It did. It did. Okay, let's try now. Let's try now. Please tell me this was the actual fix. I would love if that's the actual fix. Please. I do not want to end the stream after less than an hour. Alright, let's try and get it back in the tournament myself. Come on, let's see. Let's see. Does it work now? I hopped in the game. I have no chance to win, obviously, as I am 1.5 out of 2. I lost 6 games because I could not move, but I'm in the queue. Alright. No, why did it just work and it doesn't work now? I'm getting tricked. You guys just saw it worked. It worked a second ago. Does not work now. I don't know what's happened to my artillery. My things, they're not working. Man, PC is looking more and more unnecessary, I'll say. I think I am correct in my assumption. But yeah, the queen's going to go. Sorry about this, everyone that's watching. I am annoyed as well that I can't play. And it's 40 minutes left because I set it on this long timer. Do you guys want to play the whole hour? Those who are in the tournament? Were you down to do that? Did you want to? It looks like black is up material and on the clock. So, Aiden, you're in second place off after 14 and 17. You have a chance. Alright, Eliza, I see you got 19 points. You said you're not too good at it, but you're winning. Oh, that might be unfortunate to play against. As white has a huge attack on black here. But white's not on the clock, though. So that's something to watch. That is something to watch, I'll say. Let me just scroll down here. They can do Oh, black might be back in it. Black's back in it. And up 9 seconds. Oh no. This may not go well. Here, check. Take. And then, yeah, d5, knight to f6 probably. Bishop e6. Or rook over. Oh no, that doesn't work. So 3 seconds left. That might be enough time. They're going to exchange on f5 probably. Rook to g6 check. Not the check. And now that's game. Wow. That's a comeback. I thought it was very unfortunate after h7 fell. But black was able to get the win. Let's go to the next game. Who are we going to watch next? I'm not sure how. Let's go to the next game that's on because they're waiting. Here we go. Here's a game that's close in rating and in time. So this is might be a buzzer beater. But black is up 4 seconds, which just seems like it's not a lot. But in this time control, it might end up being a lot. They're both moving pretty instantly. e4 is hanging because the knight and bishop attack it. But both of them missed that. They go e5, exchange. Maybe rook to f7. They offer the bishop trade. 7 seconds to 6. And I love d6 as a potential move to throw black off for the check. I think d6, yeah, d6 in there. That's what makes the move slower. And honestly, it would have went rook to f7 there. I just went for it. No, it's not mine, man. I have a tournament. Appreciate the follow. I have a tournament going on if you're interested. Proof tap screen is better. It might be proof tap screen is better. I just saw that, Zach. Yeah, Oh, wait. I just thought about that. I can play the tournament on my phone. Yeah. So I won't be able to... I'll have to watch the TikTok live, the messages through the chat here, Streamlabs. So I do get most of them. If you're sending likes and or... What would it be? And or the donation. I won't be able to see it, but we have to get creative here as my chess.com is now working. So hopefully I can... Let's see if I can join in on my phone. We have to get creative. We have to do something because it's not working there. Let's try. Go to my club. Then I'll go to... Man, Hyper on my phone is going to be something. But hopefully it works though. View. And our next game. Let's see. Alright, I'm on a Hyper game on my phone. So what I'll have to do, I have to figure out a way that I can watch it without it thinking I'm cheating. Because you can't really watch yourself, which is the issue. Alright, we're going to go towards the center. How could I do that? I'm not really sure I could do that. If anyone has any ideas, I'm down to try it. Because I can play on my phone. So I can play in the tournament. Would you rather me play it in the tourney or commentate on the games that are happening? Because it's clear that my mouse is just not going to work today anymore. Although it just worked for the previous tournament. So it's quite ridiculous, to be honest. Take here. I'm going to slide over. Take. Oh, that's me. Oh, I won. That's crazy. What's up, Sebastian? So, appreciate the the subscription there. So today you came in on a funny day. I have a technical issue. I can't actually play on my laptop. I can give the link in chat for you, so you can play if you're interested. I host tournaments, so let me pull this up for you and copy in the chat. Usually my mouse does work, but here is the link for it. We have a hyperbullet going on now. What we usually do, we have votes for everything. I didn't break my mouse. That's the thing. My mouse is working, which is crazy. The crazy part. Oh, wait, is it? Can you guys see my mouse on the screen? Is my screen frozen? Oh, no. My screen's frozen, huh? Yeah, that is... Okay. Alright. I haven't had that happen in a while. How do I even fix this one? Because it would be my Mac. Wait. Yeah, it's this. Okay. Give me 1 second. The screen's going to be black because my computer hates me. But we're going to try and fix everything. Hopefully this will fix the mouse. This actually could have been the problem though. So honestly, this might be a good thing that this is the issue. If this is the issue, that'd be kind of a quick solution. Oh, probably looks very nasty right now. Give me 1 sec, I'll fix that. Because that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Alright, this is the right thing. And we're gonna reorient this for those. Oh, I guess I should drag this at the end. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Drag this there. Oh. Yeah, my computer just is not working. Because I'm trying to fix the screen, but I can't fix it. Wow. I wish I could show you guys what's happening. But usually you can switch up the way you have something. How much elo am I? So I'm 2200 bullet, 2100 blitz, and I'm 1899 USCF. How about yourself? Man, this is crazy. I've never had these issues before. I want to take a picture of this so you guys can see that I am not crazy. This is ridiculous. Yeah. This part here, hold on. This part right here you're seeing, you can't even see because the camera. You can't even see what I'm doing because you can't see the camera because it's not working. All right. What can I do? This is kind of crazy. But you might be able to see if it's on this part of the screen. Essentially, where that plus is supposed to be on the bottom part. And for whatever reason, I'm having multiple technical issues at once. First it was chess.com, and now that part is not working. So, I don't even know how to fix that. Because my mouse isn't working to do anything. Oh, maybe we can try and do something over here. And then go back to it. But no, because it's actually a good UI. You go back to this side and it doesn't work. And it does work again. This is nuts. I know my stream looks horrible. I'm very sorry about that. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what's happening. I've never had this many technical issues happen at one time. And I'm trying to work through a solution. So, let's try and open this up. I can't open anything. Alright. Let's go try and open this up. Nope. Nope. Okay. What I can do, I can maybe end the stream and try and fix this stuff, but I don't know if that's going to fix it. Honestly, this is nuts. I have no other words besides this is kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, Hamas? Right now, I'm a little annoyed. My streams, I have like 2 or 3 technical difficulties, and they're not even fixable. Like, imagine my mouse is like toggled on something, but I'm trying to figure this out as to why this is happening. Hopefully I can figure it out so I can keep the stream going. But how are you doing today? I had a good day otherwise. 2200 to 2100. 22. I was never 2200 blitz. I'm 2200 bullet, yeah. But my blitz saw has been around 21. How's it with blitz is 2178, I think. I'm like 2106-ish blitz right now. So that did drop a little bit. But that was like a week or 2 ago, I think. Yeah, but the bullet, it does go up and down some. Don't get me wrong. The bullet does go up and down a little bit. Okay, this is crazy. I can't even... I'm going to try this again, I guess. Which is also not the issue. Not the solution. But we need to do something different. And you guys can't even see that it went out because it's so slow. But yeah. I can give you the link to the tournament. Oh, can I do that? I'll try and give you a link to the tournament. I'll try. Okay, I can't do that. So here's a link. I'll try to make sure everyone else can be in it at least. Oh, I can't give you the link. Wow. I can't because my mouse is stuck having this thing I grab on it. Okay. I might have to end the stream and try and restream. So if you are enjoying, I'm very sorry. If you could, I'll be back on in probably 2 minutes, but I cannot fix this on stream for whatever reason. When the cameras work, I'll show you the issue I'm dealing with. Like, if I could fix it on stream, I definitely would. But I'm going to end it real quick and then try. And if that doesn't work, then we'll probably just try tomorrow. But give me like 2 minutes and I'll be joining right back. Thank you. Sorry about this. I can't even end the stream. That's so crazy. My mouse is... Okay, I'm going to have to like turn my computer off. I can't even end the stream because my mouse can't click on anything. Alright, so give me 1 second. I'll turn this off and then I'm going to try and start it up again.